No longer. It is no longer early morning. It is no longer cool, yet bright and warming. This is not the place where I was born. This is not the land where I was raised. There is no point in being angry. There is no profit to being sad. These are not the people who once knew my parents. These are not the values I was taught as a child. There are no excuses that I can give you. There are no reasons I could understand. It is far away from my hometown. It is far from what I had expected. This is not the place of which I dreamed. This is not the wellspring of man's hope. There is nowhere left where I could hide. There is nowhere else I have hope to find. These are not the fields we walk together. These are not the cities I once imagined. There are fewer things that we can count on. There is far more for which only faith can serve. It is not as quiet as it used to be. It is far easier to just go and shop. This is not what my father fought for. This is not what my uncles taught me. There is no longer any room for doubt. There is no longer need for such good faith. These are not the western skies I slept beneath. These are not the lakes in which I swam. There are still scattered pockets of resistance. There are fewer stars in each night sky. It is now that their family values must sustain us. It is a time to cast aside old reason. This is not the path I thought I'd follow. This is not the goal I sought. There is comfort in the words of our sponsors. There is safety in our righteous flock. These are not the ends they work so hard for. This is not the gentle laughter that we shared. There are reasons that we can remain silent. There are judgments that will be made. It is late, but all the lights still burn. It is not peaceful, but they say we must be winning. This is less than we could have done. This is more than we should have taken. There is no longer any question. There is no half-hearted middle way. These are the days when we must not falter. These decisions shall not ever be regretted. There are no more secret places for the boys. There are no longer reasons for compromise. It is soon that our debt comes due. It is not for hunger that we continue eating. This is not some cable movie. This should not be so easy to ignore. There is time to search for answers. There is good reasons to avoid the questions. These are the things the old ones could remember. These are the times to reduce your dreams. There are those who would see us in hell. There are children still in need of guidance. It is said things are getting better. It is not for lack of trying. This is not some rented movie. This is your son, somewhere face down. There is pride that decorates our folly. There is no more time for peaceful twilight. These are not the winners I once witnessed. These are good times to promote consumption. There are now no children who await the summer. There are foolish secrets we've not been told. It is true that now folks live much longer. It also just happens. Food spoils more slowly. This is not the role that I was raised for. This is not the reason we removed the Indians. There is something on our hands. There is no reason to feel sad or guilty. These are not my wildest dreams. These are things my grandma could never imagine. There are logical reasons that we got here. There are still fine excuses to be used again.